you can either make love or you can masturbate. It's a little crass, but ultimately, as an artist, you have to decide: am I creating this piece of art to make love to you as the audience, where I'm trying to speak to you, I'm trying to communicate something, and we can enjoy something together?
Yeah.
Or are you an artist that says, I don't care what anyone else thinks. I just want to make something for myself, for my own pleasure, because that's what I want. And here's
Yeah.
what's interesting. I do think artists are kind of split between these two frames. And in some ways, again, controversial figure, I'm going to say Ye. He's kind of known to be what I think as like the artist who self loves, right? He's going to make something because he wants to. He doesn't care what culture thinks. And sometimes, people say this about Graduation and all his previous albums. Everything that he was doing in the moment seemed like trash. Everyone was like,
Yeah.
he's crazy. It doesn't make sense. And then culture comes back around and finds out that what he was creating is what culture becomes, right? I do think that's a very rare person, but I think that's like in some ways a true artist where they make it for themselves and then culture catches up to them. And
Yeah.
then the other person is they can tap into what I would call the cultural unconscious, the Carl Jung term of it, where it's like they so understand where culture is and they could kind of speak to that. So one way is the culture comes to them, and then the other way is they understand where culture is and can speak to it in the moment. So I would say that's kind of like an abstract skill. I personally don't know at the point like how you train that. I think it's a lot of either internal
Yeah.
seeking or you have to consume so much content to understand where culture's
Right.
at.